Good evening. Welcome to the graduation ceremony for the Timberlane Regional High School class of 2009. Please join me in applauding District Music Director Mr. Anthony DiBartolomeo and the Timberlane Graduation Ensemble for their performance of Pomp and Circumstance. It is my privilege to be joined on the stage tonight by the following members of the Timberlane Regional High School, or Timberlane Regional School District School Board. Board Chairperson, Mrs. Liz Costa, Assistant Chair, Mr. Michael Miscola, Mrs. Lisa Withy, Mr. Jack Paoni, Mr. Robert Collins, and Arlene Champy. Also joining me are Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Richard LaSalle, Assistant Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Winfried Fenneberg, Director of Secondary Education, Mr. Charles Coker, and Edwina Lovett, the Director of Pupil Personnel Services. We will begin the program by calling to the podium Timberlane Executive Committee member and New Hampshire Volleyball Player of the Year, Alex Mill, to read the invocation. Alex.
When our class officers were trying to find someone to give this invocation, they first asked the most intelligent, smart, and witty person they could find, but that person turned them down. So then they asked the most beautiful, lovely, and attractive person they could find, and that person also turned them down. Next, they asked the nicest, sweetest, kindest, and most sincere person they could find. Then, I decided that it would be pretty rude to turn them down 3 times in a row. So here I am. For the seniors who will be receiving a diploma tonight, striving for excellence in the present became our focus. We understood that we were presented with opportunities every single day of our lives, that if not seized, may have disappeared forever. As I look out right now, I see both a unified class and 398 unique individuals. While we will all pursue our individual goals and head off in our own directions, let us treasure and hold tight to the memories of our Timberlane experience. I'm very proud to be a member of this class and the manner in which we've handled our high school journey. Thank you.
Leading us in the Pledge of Allegiance is senior vocalist and executive committee member Siobhan Lunt.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Please remain standing as the senior members of the Select Ensemble perform the national anthem for us. Thank you. Let's all enjoy the blue skies as we sit down now. Thank you. I'd like to call to the stage Ms. Mary Magliacetti, the President of the Senior Executive Committee, to give us our welcoming address. Mary?
Good evening. When Principal Woodworth asked me to speak tonight, I was a bit nervous, as was he. This was simply because in the past, when I spoke to my class at assemblies, I took on more of a casual approach. Oftentimes you can see gum in my mouth, which incidentally was not allowed in the Performing Arts Center. Or the occasional times when Mr. Woodworth would count the many times I said in the time span of 2 minutes. But tonight is different. Tonight I am not informing my class on the latest fundraiser, the upcoming plan for Spirit Week, or the prom season. Tonight it is not only a privilege, but an honor to welcome graduates, family, friends, and community members to the class of 2009 graduation. When I think of our class, the one word that often comes to mind is pride. As your class president, I have had firsthand glimpses of the exceptional talent and dedication our class has to offer. I saw our very own Danielle Oates give the German presidential address at the Honor Society induction ceremony. I saw our valedictorian, Tom Cross, give a stellar acting performance at this year's spring drama. I watched some of my best friends win the Powder Puff football game at this year's Spirit Week Games. As for me, I'm just proud that while walking on this stage tonight, I didn't trip and fall on my face. While I would love to go down the list of what all 398 of you have done, I simply can't. But I am assured that as you walk across the stage tonight, your family, friends, and teachers are highlighting your achievements in their minds. What I can say is that we should all be proud to call ourselves owls. Someone once told me, your life is like a book. I have found in my 4 years at Timberlane how true that statement really is. In the grand scheme of things, Timberlane is just a chapter in our lives. But with 4 years of material up for grabs, it could easily become a book in itself. Our main characters are the people we saw at 7:20 every morning, the people we awkwardly said hi to in the hallway, even if they didn't notice us. They were the teachers that inspired us, the ones that made high school, the reason we are here tonight. The plot is simple. Teenage hooligans turned owls going through high school. The conclusion? Now there's the tricky part. Today can be seen as by many as the last page of our book, that final step. Yet I see it as the first page of the next book, a book unknown to all of us. I wish you all the best of luck in wherever your next chapter or book takes you. Always remember that we live in the past, the present, and the future simultaneously. So it's okay once in a while to crack open the spine of your Timberlane years and look back. They say high school is the last time you see many of your friends. Well, I say don't let it happen. I challenge all of you to remain friends with the friends you made here, to have them be your lifetime friends. It has been more than a pleasure serving you as president. Congratulations to the class of 2009.
Thank you, Mary. I'd like to share some of the accomplishments of this wonderful class before we begin reading the names and handing out diplomas and listening to speeches. First, the graduating class, including both day school and evening division, is sending 298 of 365 graduates on to either 2-year, 4-year colleges or to the military. That's 82%. Three students received recognition for their academic achievements through the National Merit Scholarship Program. Finalists Morgan Lingar and Hillary Miller, and commended student Thomas Cross. The evening division, which tonight has 19 graduates marching, began a diploma program that is new to New Hampshire. In this program, students combine achievement of graduate equivalency requirements with additional work readiness education to earn a high school diploma. 5 Timberlane students got back on track through this program and are graduating tonight. This program is one of Timberlane High School's efforts to meet the Commissioner of Education's goal for New Hampshire schools of 0% dropouts by 2015. We all know that the performing arts are highly valued in our district, and we have every reason to be proud of the outstanding reputation our music department and the Timberlane players have garnered over the years. The high school music department reaffirmed its position at the top of the New Hampshire music world, again placing more band, jazz band, orchestra, and choral students in all state performing groups than any other school in New Hampshire. As a result, the University of Maine chose the Timberlane Wind Ensemble to join them in a performance before a full house at Boston Symphony Hall, and what a thrill that was for all of us. Anyone who attended West Side Story this spring recognized the coming together of 2 stellar programs as the musicians in the pit joined the Timberlane players, who put on about 10 productions this year, in its 20th and perhaps most impressive year to date. I would like all of the members of the performing arts family, both the music program and the Timberlane players, to stand so we can one last time applaud them for their collective excellence. Thank you. In athletics, it was also a banner year. Recently, both the ice hockey and wrestling teams were recognized at the State House in Concord. The ice hockey team won the school's first ever ice hockey championship. Will the seniors on that team please stand? Congratulations, gentlemen. We're also proud that their coach, Mr. Andrew Merrick, was named New Hampshire Coach of the Year. The wrestling team continued to dominate New Hampshire competition, winning its 10th consecutive state championship and capturing its 7th New England title, which is a New England record. Head coach Barry Chulgin was inducted to both the New Hampshire and the New England Coaches Halls of Fame. Will Mr. Chulgin and the seniors on that team please stand and be applauded? In addition, the field hockey, lacrosse, and football teams advanced to the semifinals of the state tournament, and the boys volleyball team advanced to the finals for the first time. Congratulations to our athletes. Our community service organizations were extremely busy this year. Mealy's Meals, long associated with support of community members around the holidays, expanded its reach, responding to victims of the devastating ice storm, and even more, to help families victimized by the recession. During the ice storm, district employees and student volunteers provided support to families in need of shelter and recreational activity at the high school. OWL's seniors also lent a helping hand through other community awareness initiatives such as peer outreach and the GSA teaming up to bring the AIDS quilt to Timberlane, and offering several programs aimed at drug and alcohol awareness, working with the Plastow Police and the Fire Department to reinforce driver safety, and the PTSA to run post-prom activities. The Student Council reached out to area senior citizens, district elementary students, and over 20 other service projects. Congratulations to our service volunteers. This year, over 76% of the student body was active in one of these volunteer activities, whether it has been through affiliation with local churches, scouting organizations, or school-run programs. Thank you So thank you, seniors, for living up to your social and civic expectations. The high school has sponsored numerous outstanding enrichment activities and extended learning opportunities such as the German-American Student Exchange Program, the Hawaiian Exchange Program, our World War II Veterans Program, and the student documentaries Hometown Heroes of Sound and Fury about the 1925 Scopes trial and The Right to Be Wrong, produced by Blind Squirrel Productions. Special thanks to Timberlane's Mr. Scott Strange, Josh Silvera, Eric Constantino, Brian Devaney, Steve Rugaletti, and Dean Zanello for involving students in these nationally acclaimed, award-winning productions. Indeed, I cannot mention everything our senior class has been a part of, but let me make it clear, this has been a year of impressive student achievement and meaningful student involvement. Thank you, class of 2009. You were one of the greatest classes in Timberlane's gloried history, and thank you, faculty and staff, for the outstanding work you have done for the students of our 4 towns. At this time, it is my pleasure to call to the stage our class essayist, Morgan Lingard, to deliver her commencement address.
Thank you, Mr. Woodworth. Class of 2009, congratulations. We have completed our high school years and are ready to become Timberlane alumni. Each of us used our high school years differently, yet, in the end, we are all a part of the class of 2009. Now, each of us has the honor of sitting here in these large robes, but at least we don't have to wear ponchos. We gather here for the last time, having accomplished so much together. We lived with Timberlane time, before the clocks were finally put in sync with the rest of the world. We were the last class to conquer kneecaps in normal classrooms. We had a week-and-a-half break for ice. And of course, we won Spirit Week 2008. One day, I was driving home up 111 after practice. A light came on in my car, and I started freaking out, thinking it was going to combust. Being the car-savvy individual I am, I immediately started pushing buttons and pulling levers, trying to make it go off. I grabbed one prominent lever and pulled it down, which resulted in a resounding crunch. The car continued moving as I was going downhill, but a moment later, the road sloped up, and my car slowed down. I realized the lever I had pulled was the gear shift, and I had put the car in park while driving. I quickly switched it back, and the car came back to life. Fortunately, my car seems to be immune to my mistakes. Each of us is rather like the shell of a car. On our own, we might be able to roll downhill. However, if we want to tackle a hill, or better yet, a mountain, we better get help from the engine. The engine is made up of thousands of parts. Over our high school years, these parts have been our family, our friends, our fellow students, and Timberlane staff and faculty. One part is the boy who can do a Rubik's Cube in 5 seconds. Another was the goalie for our state champion hockey team. The teacher who painted our decorations for our semi-formal was another part. What about the boys who had a fish in their locker first semester? The administrator who entertained us with a back handspring during Spirit Week. Remember that each member of this class contributed to your high school years, and that in turn, you contributed to each of your classmates' lives. Our days as Timberlane students may end as we walk across the stage, but the lessons we have learned here will last forever. I believe one of the most important lessons for us to carry with us is that, just like the body of a car, we need others in order to achieve our goals. Those who were a part of our high school years have influenced us in ways which will last forever, though we may not fully appreciate their effect now. For me, my time at Timberlane has been a time of immense growth, and for that, I would like to thank you. Thank you to my family, to the administration, to the teachers, and most of all, thank you to my classmates. There is a reason we are called the Class of 2009. What we have accomplished over high school was accomplished as a class, never as individuals. Each and every one of you contributed to this class, and for that, you should be incredibly proud. Thank you for being my classmates. After today, you will be moving on to your unique futures and will help others to conquer mountains. Good luck.
Thank you, Morgan. To deliver the salutatorian's address, I'm proud to call Ms. Hillary Miller to the podium.
Hello, everyone, and thank you for coming. All of the graduates sitting here tonight, myself included, have been counting down to this day for years. But now that it's here, I know each of us, despite our excitement, is going to miss Timberlane. Timberlane offered each of us something special, and that's what I wanted to capture in my speech. Timberlane has given each of us the opportunity to do and be whatever we choose to, whether it's academics, art, drama, sports, or music. For once in our lives, the boundaries were down and we had unlimited opportunity. You only have to look at the accomplishments of the class of 2009 and our 4 years here at Timberlane to see proof of this. From our first Spirit Week up until tonight, we have continually raised the bar, setting higher and higher standards for ourselves. This year, the wrestling team won another state title and their 4th New England title in 5 years. The hockey team won their first state championship in the history of the program. Timberlane set a team to the Destination Imagination Globals competition in Tennessee. The drama and music departments performed West Side Story for their spring musical, and the wind ensemble performed on the stage of Symphony Hall. Within the classroom as well, this is true. Each of us had the opportunity to succeed if we chose to. I need to thank Senorita Solois, Mr. Doobie, and Mr. Frazier. Each of you, in your own way, pushed me to succeed, and I wouldn't be where I am today without you. I'd like to especially thank Mr. D and the rest of the music department. In the West Side Story program, Mr. D wrote, "The hundreds and perhaps thousands of students, whether actors, stage crew, pit personnel, that have been a part of our productions have gone on with their lives more enriched and changed by their participation. Over the past 4 years, I have performed such classics as the 1812 Overture or Bach's Toccata and Fugue, as well as the most challenging new band repertoire, like Kelly's Blue Shades and Bernstein's Symphonic Dances. I have performed at Symphony Hall. I have been part of 4 outstanding musicals, where I played with and learned from professional musicians and other Timberlane students. I have been undeniably changed by my participation over the past 4 years. Anyone who has participated in Timberlane's athletics, arts, or other extracurricular programs has been changed by them. We've created friendships that will last for years during long practices or rehearsals. We've learned to work as a team and take responsibility for ourselves as part of the whole ensemble. We've learned work ethic, practicing for months in preparation for one night. We've learned to strive for perfection as we watched and learned from the best. And we've learned how to set goals and reach them, as we've consistently accomplished more than other people may have thought we were capable of. So class of 2009, don't let these lessons die today with graduation. Today is commencement, a beginning, not an ending. So continue to look for those opportunities to do what you love and to find opportunities like those we had here at Timberlane. Never forget to explore your interests outside of your major or career. Never forget to do what makes you happy. And never forget what we, the class of 2009, were able to accomplish during our 4 years. I truly believe there is no limit to what this class can achieve. The best is still to come. Congratulations, class of 2009, and good luck.
Thank you, Hillary. And now, at this time, I'd like to welcome Senior Valedictorian Thomas Cross to deliver the valedictory address. Tom?
Well, first, I'd like to take this opportunity to express the deepest possible thanks to our parents, teachers, administrators, and the often overlooked maintenance personnel and support staff for all the encouragement and support that they have given us over the last 4 years. Without your support, we wouldn't be where we are today. So if you all could, please join me in giving these great people a hand. Well, we did it. We did it. 4 years, which if you do the math is 126,144,000 seconds. Sometimes these seconds ticked by very slowly. Other times they raced by. But regardless of how they passed all the same, and now we've reached an end. Today, we graduate. Today, after 4 years of high school, we gather together and we are each awarded a diploma, a paper diploma. Seems like a lopsided trade. One piece of paper cannot adequately sum up 4 years of high school and hard work, and yet that's what we receive. A decorative piece of paper. I tried to think of something that would better encapsulate our high school years, and I realized that the only things truly capable of capturing those experiences are the experiences themselves. I realized that although all we seem to receive is a paper diploma, we can recognize it as something more. And not just a stepping stone to college, or to getting a job, or to serving in the military, though it is those things, but rather the reminder that we made it through high school, that we experienced high school. A diploma is just paper and ink until we give it meaning. Likewise, we're just flesh and bone until we give ourselves meaning, be it by competing as a Timberlane athlete, rehearsing for and performing in a play or a musical as a Timberlane player, learning a trade, marching in a Friday night halftime show, or in the below freezing temperatures of the Dover Band Show, hoping for that one snow day and getting an ice storm-induced week-long power outage instead. Reading The Crucible in English class and having the significance of the phrase, "not very puritanical," change forever. Managing to survive AP classes, singing songs and performing skits in language classes, working a part-time job in the community, getting lost between classes as freshmen, completing the Myth project at 3 o'clock in the morning the day that it's due, realizing that you've become a role model for the underclassmen, coming to better understand hope and disappointment, reliving childhood while dominating Spirit Week, waiting for Godot, laughing with the friends who have meant the world to you, or summoning up the courage to ask a wonderful new friend to prom and having her answer yes. These moments, these seemingly small aspects of life are anything but insignificant. They are what we can choose to define ourselves by. They are what can make this moment, while we are surrounded by our friends, mentors, and loved ones, something more than just a celebration of a piece of paper. When we recognize the importance of these moments, graduation becomes not only a celebration, but a reaffirmation of the lives we have lived. Because life isn't some distant event that occurs after high school, or after college, or when we get out into the real world. Life is now. And that now, that existence, ends and begins at our borders, at the barriers we erect. High school has taught us how to break through these barriers, how to see the best in others, how to see the best in ourselves, how to take a chance on a dream, how to truly live. So it really doesn't even matter that the diploma we are about to receive is physically just a piece of paper. Because if we take with us the memories of the little moments, even that single diploma represents something truly special, the experiences of our lives. Because We didn't come here today to trade away 4 years of high school. We're getting 4 years of high school. We've gotten them. As Abraham Lincoln once said in his Gettysburg Address, "The world will little note, nor long remember what we say here, but it can never forget what they did here." May we never forget what we've done here. It's been an incredible 4-year journey. And now, as this leg of our lifelong journey winds to a close, let's hear it, parents, teachers, and friends. Let's hear it for the class of 2009. Thank you.
Class personified. It is my pleasure at this time to welcome to the microphone High School Guidance Director, Mr. Barry Chulgin, to introduce our academic awards.
It is my pleasure to invite our top 3 academic students, Morgan Lingar, Hillary Miller, and Thomas Cross, to return to the stage area so that Associate Principal John Larry and Principal Don Woodworth may recognize them as the academic leaders of the class of 2009. Ladies and gentlemen, our class essayist, Morgan Lingar. Our class salutatorian, Hillary Miller. And our 2009 Timberlane Regional High School class valedictorian, Thomas Cross. Thank you. Have them seat. It is also my pleasure to announce the recipient of this year's Outstanding Senior Award as selected by our faculty and administration. This year's Outstanding Senior Award goes to Thomas Cross. At this time, it is my honor to welcome to the podium the leader of our school district, the superintendent of schools, Mr. Richard LaSalle.
Thank you, and welcome all. Yesterday I was struggling with a theme for my remarks, and I stopped by your rehearsal, and I saw Mr. Woodworth, and it dawned on me what I should talk about today. Optimism. Optimism is the ability to remain positive in a sea of uncertainty. Optimism is believing that you can have an outdoor graduation after watching Weather Channel for a week. Optimism is all of you who kept telling Mr. Woodworth, "Don't worry, the sun will come out. It shines for you." Optimism are all of you that actually brought your sunglasses. But guarded optimism is Mr. Woodworth, who said yes, but then went out and bought 1,000 ponchos. Guarded optimism is Mr. LaSalle, who wrote 2 speeches depending on the weather. My hope for you is that you preserve your youthful optimism even on rainy days. The economy is in trouble, unemployment is high, college costs are astronomical, and the future is uncertain. Many of you are struggling to find a way to pay for college. Others are struggling to find work. Many of you had to settle for unfulfilling, low-paying jobs for now, while others have had to settle for your second and third college choices because financial aid and loans are low and costs are high. The future is gray. But remember, the rain, like tonight, will stop. Remember this winter, the ice did melt, the electricity did come back on, schools did reopen, and the never-ending school year finally really has come to an end. More than ever in the history of this country, we need your optimism. But make it guarded optimism. Like Mr. Woodworth, be optimistic, but prepare yourselves. Education and skills are life's ponchos and tents. Your learning does not end here at Timberlane. You will and must continue to learn, whether in your job, in the classroom, or in service to your country. Continue to hope for sunshine. Obviously, it works. Congratulations.
At this time, I'd like to call School Board Chairman, or Chairperson, Liz Costa to the stage for the School Board Address.
He lost my speech. For real.
I don't have one.
I'll wing it. I'm going to wing it. So it will be much shorter. Good evening, everybody. Parents, students, administration, school board members. You've finally done it. You finished the chapter in your life. I quoted Helen Keller in my speech because she had quite the battle ahead of her. She conquered her challenges in life. This is what you must do. You need to look ahead, look at your mistakes, learn from them, move on, and accept new challenges. You will, whether you're going out to college, the military, or the workforce, you will always come up against adversity. Adversity, if you learn from it, becomes your friend. I thank you, and I welcome you to come back and visit and let us know how you're doing in the next chapter in your life. And congratulations, 2009.
Thank you. You passed the test, Ms. Costa. So much missing. At this time, I ask Associate Principal Mr. John Leary, Assistant Principal Mr. Sean Kiley, Assistant Principal Mrs. Maria Denola, and Assistant Principal Mr. Robert Dawson to prepare to introduce the graduating class of 2009. As the principal of the high school, it's my privilege and duty to present the class of 2009 to the Timberlane Regional School Board and to the Superintendent of Schools. And I do certify that each member of the class receiving a diploma today has indeed completed the requirements established by the State of New Hampshire and the Timberlane Board of Education. We will now distribute our diplomas.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 2009 Timberlane Regional High School graduates. Thomas Conrad Cross. Hillary Elizabeth Miller. Morgan Therese Lingar. Mary Rose Magliachetti. Chelsea Paige Sproul. Siobhan Marie Lunt. Anne Marie Britton. Stephanie Elizabeth Andrade. Presenting Stephanie with her diploma is her mother and district employee, Corinne Andrade. Gabrielle Marie Archambault. Rachel Marie Bushy. Samuel David Champy. Presenting Samuel with his diploma is his mother and school board member, Arlene Champy. Adam Charles Demersion. Colin Michael Flynn. Daniel Michael Gallant. Elizabeth Marie Hardigan. Alex John Horgan. Cameron Joseph Lyle. Joshua David Mahoney. Alexander Hugh Mill. Presenting Alexander with his diploma is his mother and district employee, Christine Mill. Rebecca Susan Pickle. Victoria Mary Polito. Jonathan Robert Winglass. Kevin Scott Zambrano. Kristen Leah Janowitz. Timothy Paul Streeter. Margaret Louise Donovan. Tara Eileen O'Brien. Caitlin Marie Bollier. Sarah M. Cunningham. Kelly Marie DeRezzo. Jennifer Catherine Gates. Alexandra Francesca Holzberg. Lynette Macumber. Catherine Ray Veazey. Cordelia Elaine Vickery. Corinne Elise Alper. Michaela Paige Anderson. Michael David Anzac. Matthew Thomas Atkinson. Nicole Elizabeth Avadikian. Catherine Marie Bolio. Anna Elise Bridson. Presenting Anna with her diploma is her mother and district employee Sharon Bridson. Michelle Buckley. Kayla Lynn Chapman. Rachel Alyssa Collins. Ian Mark Constantino. Presenting Ian with his diploma is his father and district employee, Eric Constantino. Christian David Cozio. Alexis Lynn Courtney. Caitlin Elizabeth Coy. Joseph B. Delfino. Trevor David DeVito. Moira Ann Basant Dhaliwal. Natasha Sarah Dominguez. Shanique Lune Simone Deriska. Christopher J. Dupuy. Daniel P. Freiberg. Ashley Elizabeth Gillen. Scott Bryant Gilman. Alyssa Joy Goldfarb. Casey Lee Watson Grondin. Catherine Greca. Kayla Mariah Hatch. Eric William Hatton. Kendra Alana Jones. Natalie Ann Kerman. Christopher Philip Labonte. Michelle Barbara Lipfert. Shane Robert Lockhart. Courtney Lynn Marchand. Stephanie Constance Markarian. Matthew Thomas McAlevey. Brittany Ray McFarland Bateman. Danielle Mary McKenna. Nicholas Michael Malonis. Danielle Lee Missouri. Melinda Grace Neal. Eileen Marie Neri. Patrick R. Olmsted. Presenting Patrick with his diploma is his mother, district employee Karen Olmsted. Jennifer Lucille Patton. Lindsay Marie Patterson. Michael Douglas Pauley, Jr. Cody R. Petrosino. Christine Marie Robichaud. Presenting Christine with a diploma is her mother and district employee Joanne Robichaud. Alexa Rose Sanfilippo. Presenting Alexa with her diploma is her mother and district employee Carol Sanfilippo. Louis Leo Saviano III. Alexander Jeffrey Smith. Jeremy David Smith. Sarah Massey Stafford. Presenting Sarah with her diploma is her mother and district employee Nancy Stafford. Ariella Jacqueline Stein. Sean Michael Sullivan. Shannon Marie Sweeney. Catherine Alice Terushka. Courtney Lauren Tilley. Jennifer Ann Whitman. Evan James Williams. Jessica Alexis Zeidler. Brittany Elena Zorn.
Scott William Adey. Nicholas Joseph Amaral. Ryan Daniel Angers. Courtney D. Arell. William Robert Armstrong. Crystal Lee Atwood. Marie Laura Avadikian. Eddie Roy Babineau. Anthony Bolero. Corey M. Barboza. Kelly Isabel Barnes. Kevin Patrick Barry. Edward Beauchamp. Allison Nicole Baudet. Joshua Christopher Ballou. Nicholas M. Barabee. Jeremy Johnson Bebo. Kaylin Marie Blair. Edward Blanchett. Kelsey Tehan Bogdanovich. Luke Daniel Botting. Kayla Marie Boucher. Joshua Brady. Sheena Brennan. Alexandra P. Breon. Jonathan Patrick Bresnahan. Benjamin Christopher Briggy. Jessica Christie Broadhead. Zachary James Brooks. Michael Brousseau. Christopher James Brown. Jeremy Brown. Kelsey McGonigal Brunel. Nicholas A. Bunzinski. Matthew Scott Cayazzo. Paige Elizabeth Calagero. Megan Brianna Casey. Justin Karen. Presenting Justin with his diploma is his mother, district employee Gloria Karen. Riley Paul Cassidy. Ryan Patrick Cawthron. David Alexander Centeno. Elizabeth Megan Chambers. Matthew David Cheney. Amanda M. Chenard. Jennifer Marie Ceriello. David Michael Clemens. Jason R. Collins. Alex A. Colon. Monique J. Conrad. Cassandra Marie Conrad Winter. Jeremy Stephen Coolin. Jessica Lynn Kuhn. James Elvery Crabtree III. Charles Patrick Cronin. Lindsay Marie Sanuski. David E. Sear. Catherine Marie Sear. Ryan J. Sear. Dalton Charles Davis. Stephanie Davis. Brian Christopher Durth. Olivia Rose DeCoit. Emily Jacqueline Digio. Justine Elizabeth Dennis. Dane Matthew Denton. Joseph Eugene Descharnes. Ken Doe. Julie Elizabeth Doran. Ryan Downer. Megan Driscoll. Joshua Doobie. Mark Donald Doobie. Rebecca Joan Dugas. Kristen Marie Elsey. Eric Emond. Jessica Enair. Chase James Erickson. Stephanie Ethier. Courtney Marie Evans. Katrina Lynn Fiorella. Michael David Fisher. Thomas Forty. Richard Charles Fowler.
Dennis N. Francor III. Alyssa Michelle Frazier. Justin Frazier. Joseph Robert Freeman. Kyle Daniel Fry. Heather Yvonne Fuller. Robert L. Fuller. Katrina L. Gagney. Stephanie Lynn Gaudette. Benjamin Corey Gaudreau. Thomas Joseph Gillis. Christopher Goodman. Matthew Guin Jr. Brianna Marie Grandmason. Salvatore M. Guzzardi. Jordan Michael Hillner. Zachary Hinton. Alex Scott Phoenix Sherlock Holmes.
That's a name.
Eric Palmer Holt. Nicholas Adam Horton. Christian Nathaniel Howard. Emily Ann Hoyt. April Marie Hurley. Just kidding. Sean P. Jack. Carrie Diane Jackson. Mackenzie Faye Jackson. Gary Janko Jr. Jacob Joseph Jewett. Aldenicia Lulame Johnson. Robert Lee Joyner III. Corey Elizabeth Kawa. Presenting Corey with her diploma is her mother, district employee Ellen Blanche. Matthew Thomas Kelleher. Eliza C. Kenny. Jessica Killam. Derek Knapp. Matthew Frederick Kulik. Eric Joseph Lane. Brian David LaPlume. Russell Joseph LaRock. Jessica Lynn Levine. Taylor Joseph Layton. Travis James Layton. Danielle Marie LeMay. Seth David Chambers Lemieux. Presenting Seth with his diploma is his mother, district employee Sheila Lemieux. Stephanie Judith Lennon. John R. Leonard. Ben Lesage. Jennifer Lynn Laziska. Raquel Antoinette Levesque. Robert Todd Lewis, Jr. Ryan Gary Lewis. Scott Andrew Lighthizer. Anthony James LaConte. Kaylee Miranda Lord. Patrick Kevin Lorigan. Brett Ryan Lundy. Kathleen Joan Lyons. Alexandra J. McDonald. Justin David McCrae. Miles Malone. Bailey Elizabeth Mann. Brittany Elaine Martin. Nicholas David Massioli. Presenting Nicholas with his diploma is his mother, district employee Lorraine Massioli. Jessica Lee Mason. Joshua Mazza. Devin Mary McCarthy. Eric Daniel McConnell. Leah Avery McFarland. Christine Elizabeth McGowan. William Stanley McGregor. Megan Ann McKinney. John Edward McNamara. Charles Robert Mears, Jr. Timothy Robert Meehan. Maria Elena Medenis. Jessica Lynn Menix. Sarah Merrill. David Anthony Mesquita. Stephanie Uta Miller. Jason A. Mills. Lacey Lynette Mitchell. Keith Jeremiah Moore. Michelle Elizabeth Moran. Daniel Morey. Tyler Richard Morse. Miranda Ann Faye Morton. Ian Fitzgerald Mullins. Bianca Jasmine Murphy. Zachary Hans Nicolaisen. Brian C. Nickel. Sabrina Elizabeth Nickel. Caitlin Bridget Noyes.
Ryan Anthony Nugent. Danielle Brooke Oates. Rachel Marie O'Grady. Elizabeth Charlotte Orban. Paul Ott II. Nathan Palmer. Thomas Jason Paoletta. John James Paoni III. Presenting John James Paoni III with his diploma is his mother, district employee Donna Paoni. Jessica Lauren Parasco. Megan Mary Parker. Catherine Ann Parsley. Keith Paulette. Kelsey Jean Peabody. Gary Peltanovich. Robert E. Perrin. Presenting Robert E. Perrin with his diploma is his mother, district employee Robin Perrin. Brianna Michelle Purley. Matthew Donovan Perry. Eric Robert Petrillo. Douglas Ronald Piercy, Jr. Presenting Douglas Ronald Piercy, Jr. with his diploma is district employee Jackie Piercy. Jacqueline Page Pincence. Cody R.W. Pinkham DiCarlo. Brittany Rachel Proctor. Alexis Angela Quivalon. Michael Rabideau. Michael Nicholas Raganisi. Chelsea Marie Raimondi. Taylor Randall. Ryan George Reed. Jordan James Regan III. Shane Patrick Regan. Jessica Ann Remy. Jason Edward Roberts. Angela Robertson. Courtney Ann Rogers. John Rogers. Cassandra Rebecca Rogers. Robert Edward Romolo. William Rooney. Ryan John Rothwell. James Hanson Russell. Jacqueline Marie Sauvageau. Amy Lynn Schiavone. Jacob Hunter Schlichty. Brittany Alexis Schomburg. Emily Teresa Schulte. Jasmine Renee Shea. Kevin Daniel Sheridan. Presenting Kevin with his diploma is his mother, District Employee Patty Sheridan. Ryan Adam Shore. Ryan G. Silva. Kirsten Lee Schofield. Benjamin Arthur Smith. Daniel Snow. David James Stankowitz. Catherine Ann Stedman. Sean Ryan Steele. Sarah Elizabeth Stewart. Cara Marie Stoner. The following diploma was earned by Robert Stewart, who passed away last month. It will be accepted by his sister, May Stewart. Brittany E. Sullivan. Cameron Frederick Sullivan. Jeremy Michael Sullivan. Matthew Dylan Sullivan. Leah Ashley Swanson. Ryan Kenneth Sylvester. Mary Alice Tanner. Derek Charles Taylor. Richard James Tobin. Allison P. Tortorello. Caitlin Ann Valerio. Michael John Villafane. Jacqueline Christine Voisine. Kristen Voisine. Taylor Michael Vondrasik. Marion Rose Wollaston. Jesse A. Warren. Catherine Rose Webster. Alan J. Wheeler. Matthew James White. Frederick Scott Whittier, Jr. Joshua Michael Widener. Emerald Elizabeth Wilson. Jeremy Tyler Wilson. Megan Therese Wilton. Matthew James Wormold. Alicia Diane Young. Andrew Robert Young. And Kevin Allen Zarbolius.
I call upon Student Council President, Soccer Team Captain Kevin Zambrano to deliver the benediction.
Class of 2009. How do we begin to sum up 4 years of unforgettable moments together? 4 years ago, we entered Timberlane, scared, full of anticipation, yet excited. 2 minutes from now, I'll be thrilled this speech is over. And of course, you'll probably be more thrilled. But one thing's for sure. In 2 minutes, or maybe an hour, or maybe a summer, we'll all be well on our own paths towards the future. Is it time for us to be scared again? Of course it is. As we walk out of this stadium as high school graduates, our paths are still unpaved, and our future still undiscovered. We will face hardships and letdowns, but also a life full of wonderfully unexpected moments and glorious successes. It's now up to us. We are the beholders of tomorrow, and we determine the future. Good or bad, it's ours. We must have faith in our experiences over the past 12 years of our education, which has made us who we are. And we must continue to create strong relationships with others in order to succeed. Let us embrace the future with open arms. We are armed with the education, the friends, and the family, and the ambition to materialize our dreams. Thank you.
Class of 2008, as is customary at graduations. Class of 2009. Class of 2009, as is customary at graduations, it is time to move your tassels from the right to the left. Congratulations. At this time, I'd like your class advisors to have you rise as they lead you off the field.
Just raise your stand nice and high and block the sun. If you can't see Mr. D. Mr. D, can you move
Mr. Guevara Romero. Ladies and gentlemen, please stay clear of the track until all the participants in the ceremony have exited. Thank you.